What's up, guys? Josh from Strength Side here, and I'm sitting here on the beach. I actually just got caught in a downpour of rain. It was pretty crazy. It was probably like the hardest rain I've ever been in. I was just sitting here on the beach and there was nowhere to go for cover, so I just kind of had to get soaked. Now I'm drying some of my stuff out, and it was an interesting experience. It was pretty cool, and actually got me thinking of a video I wanted to make about traveling and the self-improvement and self-growth that can happen from doing some travel. I think in a previous video I might have mentioned that in the last 2 years I've been doing a lot of traveling, and before that I hadn't really done any before. So I actually jotted some notes down here, so I hope you don't mind if I look down a little bit, but I jotted some notes down on why, some reasons why traveling can really kind of just fast track you into self-growth and self-improvement, and just making you kind of like a stronger, more experienced, more actualized human being, you know? So let's go through this. I think just this experience I had right now, getting caught in this downpour, kind of represents a lot of what travel does for you. Is you just have to kind of accept what's going on, and you have to mold with it, right? Because you can't control absolutely everything that happens, but you can control how you respond to it. So my initial reaction was to be like, ah, shit, like I gotta get out of this, I can't get all soaked here. And then I was like, you know what, what's the worst that's gonna happen, right? My clothes get soaked, my backpack gets a little bit wet, and that's it. And once I kind of realized that and surrendered, it was very peaceful, and I just sat here on the beach in the pouring rain, right? So reason number one is that different experiences lead to different mind frames, right? Different mind frames, different ideas and thoughts. It kind of, it's like that cliche saying, like, if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you, right? And a lot of what we get into in our daily life routines isn't very challenging at all, right? We know what's gonna happen. We know the things that are gonna come up in our day, and we know how to respond to them, and not much growth comes from that, right? But when you are in a new land with new people, you know, lots of new experiences happen, and new shit in your life changes you. It makes you a new you, right? And that's kind of what growth is, experiencing new things and changing because of that. And especially if you travel, you know, I'm talking about more so traveling and actually seeing places, not just going to a resort and laying by a pool all day, right? Actually talking to the people that live in the land, the locals, actually seeing the scenery and just experiencing this new way of life, okay? So number two is that I mean, traveling really brings you a little bit more present, right? And you can kind of accomplish more of what people consider like a flow state. The reason why I think it brings me more present is because, like, you're dropping the clutter of your daily life, right? Your daily existence. You don't have to worry so much about all those little things that we have to worry about back home, like bills and friends and teachers and your job. All that stuff drops off, so you're just able to be very present and see exactly what is going on around you, right? You're able to listen to things. You're able to see things. You're able to talk to people without that kind of in the back of your mind, just those stories going on, right? Of things that you think you need to worry about, things that, you know, can create anxiousness and anxiety, right? And to speak more to flow state, because you're in a foreign land and you know, you may not be super comfortable, there's a degree of risk, right? Maybe you can't call your friend or your mom if something bad happens to you. You're thousands of miles away. You know, you don't know the language. You don't know how to get around. So that degree of risk mixed with the excitement of being in a foreign land is what puts you in that state of flow. If you don't know about state of flow, you know, you can look it up, but it's those times when kind of everything seems very clear. Your perception of time kind of changes, right? And a lot of that is what happens to me when I travel, is time seems way different, right? Sometimes it's just slows down, sometimes it speeds up. And a lot of that is because I'm getting more into that state of flow, right? Which is a really good place to be in. And that kind of leads into number 3, which is when everything's cleared from your mind, all the annoying stuff, basically, right? It leaves you in a state where what you really want to think about and put energy towards is the things that you are passionate about, right? The things that drive you in life, okay? So you're a little bit more inspired to work on or to think about your passion, right? It's easier to get into the creative genius, right? Which just means that you're doing the shit that you really want to do and that you feel is your purpose, right? Kind of just can put more into whatever your purpose is, right? And once again, this isn't gonna happen if you're just drinking cocktails by the pool all day, right? But it really, and that's fine if you do a little bit of that, but if you get out and you experience more things, I guarantee you'll be a little bit more inspired to, you know, just be the person that you want to be. Now, a quick example of this is just this video right here, right? I've never done kind of like a vlog type video on Strength Side, and since I've been here, I've done one almost every day because I'm just very inspired to do what I think is my purpose and what's gonna, you know, help me and help other people, right? So, you know, I'm not saying to go on vacation and just treat it as doing, you know, business, right? If you have the chance to travel, go have fun, relax, get into the local culture, and think about what's really important to you, right? It might be some things might come out that that maybe you weren't fully aware of, and it might change your future, and it probably will change who you are. Okay guys, that's the video. You can follow me on Instagram at @hashtown. Be sure to like, subscribe to Strength Side. As always, I'll see you in the next one.